So it's been about a week and a half since the blizzard hit here in Buffalo. It's the first chance I've had to come down to the waterfront and kind of check out what was left over, and it's kind of crazy just seeing just how high the water came up from the station, which encapsulated the shoreline and ice here. So this is the Tiff Street Pier near South End Marina. Hard to tell if you don't know the area, but normally in the summertime, this little bay here is just loaded with sailboats that anchor. Those are the docks right there, just absolutely buried in sticks and trees. And the marina launch over here. All right, so now we're up by Gallagher Pier, and this part makes me really sad. One of my favorite spots to come and watch storms, and the pier and the boardwalk's just absolutely destroyed. The storm just ripped the railings right off, threw them up onto the shore. Wow. Some more damage down at the other end of the pier. So a tree just got blown over. Large section of the fence just shoved onto shore. Just walking down, and you can just see, I mean, these are 4x4, pressure treated posts here, and they literally just got snapped like toothpicks. And everything got shoved up, just thrown onto shore. I mean, these are heavy steel gates, and they just got pushed 20, 30 feet up. Trees just got shredded. All right, so this is Buffalo Harbor State Park we're checking out now. Not as much actual damage here, but just looking at the surge and how it just came over, and just, the freezing spray just encased the area out here. It's just nuts to look at. All right, over near Charlie's Boatyard now, and pretty much just the same scene we've seen so far, just absolute destruction along the lakeshore. Up through Times Beach here. And quite honestly, the only way I can describe the destruction down here at Times Beach right now, it's gone. The entire beach is washed away. The trees, the forest, the wetlands that were there, you don't see anything anymore. It's just down trees washed right up against Furman Boulevard. Just continue to see the scenes of destruction down here along Furman Boulevard. Trees just washed away, blown over. The one positive to note is this area here was actually built up over 100 years ago to protect the city as a break wall following the 1844 siege that killed so many people. So it is good to see that the break wall here actually did its job, because if it wasn't for this, all this damage would have just washed a little bit further up and been right into downtown Buffalo here, and that would have been catastrophic. When you're curious just how much power this storm had along the waterfront here, I mean, just check that out. Literally ripped off probably 3-inch thick concrete and just flipped it over with the fence line. All right, so I made it down to this little spot. I do a lot of my videos down here. Actually, I term this the hurricane deck with how the wind and the seiche can hit in this area here. And definitely looks like a hurricane rolled through last week. I mean, the entire fence is gone. The poles are snapped in half. Just debris all along the shoreline there. There's the back side of the snow pile over here. This thing is just massive. So we're doing a little treasure hunt in the snowbank, see if we can find anything. There was a hat there. Some random piece of metal. This thing caught my eye. I don't know what this is. Some sort of a parking sign. So as the crews were removing the snow from the streets of Buffalo here, they were just basically picking it up with front end loaders, putting it in dump trucks, and then bringing it down here. And as you can see, as we're melting, we're starting to see some artifacts popping up. I got a broken shovel there. Up there, that looks like a car bumper actually. It's too high up to get a good look, but looks like a couch cushion way up on the top of that section. And just looking over here, that's the top of M&T Tower. You can barely see it behind the pile. There's some crazy stuff you find left over between the snowbanks and the storm surge. Here's a perfectly good soccer ball. Wilson! So this first pile here, this was actually from the storm we had in November, which I thought was pretty big. But then when the blizzard hit, this was the addition that they put onto it, which is just massive. We are above freezing, so it is starting to melt. You can see it is slowly running in, but this is going to take months to melt. This will be here into the summertime. This snow pile is just absolutely mesmerizing. It's right in the shadow of downtown Buffalo, which is crazy. So this is a spot usually I'll come to watch a lot of the sunsets here. And that hill is just massive over the horizon right now. All right, so I don't advise doing this, but here's a nice panoramic view from the top of the mound down here. The view is just insane. Hold up, is that a brand new hat in the snowbank? I gotta get that. Man, check that out. It's a brand new Sox hat. I don't like the socks, but a little dirty. Oh well, we rescued it at least.